Okay, let's catch up. We have been working on the open plan for what seems like forever, but we finally see light at the end of the tunnel. After months of brickwork, plaster, dust, and quite frankly, questioning what we bought, we finally got this big space to start resembling a home. From a lot of painting, tirelessly laying some stunning limestone tiles, and bringing in some of our new furniture, which included a huge sofa which defined the sitting space. The last big piece of furniture was finishing off our island, and this is where we are now, and we cannot wait to show you the finished piece. Okay, Borja's going to tell me off because he's going to say priorities, but I bought some storage. I bought some storage baskets. I've bought about 9, and what they're going to be for is for Danteo's toys. So we can switch and swap. What we're finding is that he wants to take out every single toy possible and play with it, whilst if we put them in separate baskets, we can give him a basket a day. He's got way too much toys, and the shocking thing is we haven't bought many. It's like friends and family that have given us loads. So these are going to go in the island at the back. I'm really trying to not look at myself. I'm trying to look at you because we've been told to do that. So yeah, I'm going to open up these boxes. Okay, so these are super, super cute. And what's even better, their island's not finished yet, but look, they will fit perfectly in there. Oh my God. I wish I bought one for every shelf, but I didn't. So I bought 5. Must have been me thinking of how expensive they are. Actually, they weren't that much. So from done now, they are for just boxes, if that makes sense. So I'm going to fill them all up now with all these toys with a random selection of each in each. Okay then, come on then. I'm really excited because I want to start painting, but Borja wants to talk about...
Yes, because we need to kind of like...
the colour. I mean, doesn't this look good so far? You know, it feels like a big farmhouse table, but with obviously the benefit of all that storage there.
Okay, let's get into the paint. We have created and curated some colors.
Curated, what a fancy word.
Well, we have curated them because some of these colors that you see, we've actually took about a year to make. So we saw them in different light over a year, and then we kind of like ended up making a decision to create a bespoke color, which you can buy from the company that we use. We have got this color, which is the one that we used in the laundry.
Yeah, so remember the laundry that we did almost over a year ago? And remember we said that we needed to paint the inside of the cupboards because we'll never do it. Turn it around. We still have not painted inside the cupboards, which bothers me every time I open the cupboard.
We have a child.
So no, yeah, it's just like one of those things that's never going to happen because you don't see it.
No, it will happen. It will happen.
Our original plan was to have solid wood and stain it, similar to what we did with the stairs, similar to what we've done with the child gate.
But then we couldn't afford that.
Yeah, so we're now having to paint it. And then we were going to go to this colour because we thought we've already got the colour in the laundry, we'll tie it in. And now we're going more towards the brown colour, so more towards having it looking like dark wood even though it's painted. Doesn't it? This looks so good though. We're doing all this talking, but I want to get painting. I want to get some nice paint.
If you look at the contrast, it is very nice. This is our colour called Old Soul White. This is the Groom's Mustard. But I think with the brown and this off-white, it's just going to be banging.
Banging? Bang on.
Banging, bang on.
No, it's cool. It's bang on. Not banging.
Is it going to be banging?
No, bang on.
No, I know what bang on is. Bang on is when it's just like, it's bang on.
Perfect, bang on. Okay, so we're going for a tiny state brown. I'm going to open it up so you can see what it looks like. And I'm going to get painting. Although Borja's jealous and he wants to do it with me.
Yeah, because I've got so much work to do and I don't want you to be painting because I know what you're going to do. You're going to paint enough to see it and then you're going to leave it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get on then with it. But sand everything, prepare everything, Dean, honestly.
Oh. ASMR. I mean, we should have one of those tools by now. So, do we? Right, so we're in a little bit of a quandary with these doors and drawers. These are all going to be painted the same colour as what we've got the skirting board in the top section. But I'm not feeling the location of the knobs on the drawers. I think they should go into the centre section, the centre panel, because I think it will look a little bit more traditional. And then on top of that, we've decided maybe we should go for like sort of handle style ones here. And we saw some amazing ones off the Devol website, but they were way too expensive. So we looked online and we found these. Now, I'm just concerned they're not good enough quality. So what Borja is doing, he's testing it out to make sure that it is actually brass. So he's put inside a bag here a little dab of vinegar, any type of vinegar, and hopefully this will age them a bit more. And I think it already has. Can you see the difference? Look at that colour, okay, against that. That's very shiny and looks very plasticky. Well, this looks very much aged, just like what we did here. We aged these ones. So it may turn out okay. We were also a little bit concerned they were a bit too small, but I said to Borja that you don't want that section hitting that. So I think it may work okay. And also we're not looking at it properly because we haven't got it painted yet. I think the painting of it will make a huge difference to its look. So yes, still pending on whether or what we're going to do with these handles, but I think we're going to go in this direction. So I'm putting all of them in here now to age. The principle of the vinegar is not that it needs to touch the metal for it to age. It just needs to be sealed because the air, the sort of humidity from the vinegar is what ages the metal, not the liquid itself. We've done this a lot of times before. You'll find that some products will have a lacquer on them so that when you try and age them, it starts peeling off. Sometimes you can peel it all off and then age it. And then others, you'll find that they're just cheap metal and it's not actually real brass at all.
Today, we are getting the Quartz installed in here. It's a very big piece, which they need 6 people to bring it, and it will just make such a difference. Obviously we haven't finished yet because we have to make the doors for here, we have to paint the other side, but I said to Dean that that's going to be next week. We're gonna have to like get it done. ¿Tú tienes ganas de tener el cuarto? Sí.
We have an island with quartz, chunkiest bit of quartz ever. And this was the absolute longest piece of quartz you can get that isn't extremely, extremely bespoke. They basically just shaved off this shape off the edge. We had the full length you could possibly get. So I'm just in the process of getting all the taps, hobs, all that sort of stuff fitted.
It looks like you are in MasterChef.
Ready for my cooking lessons. I think I'm going to raise this a little bit higher. It really bothers me that it's nice and dynamic, but I just think it's, I mean, for normal people it's fine because you'll be here. Just hold the cable. Yeah? Look right, doesn't it? So we've got the quartz in. We've kind of done it a bit of us about face. Do you know that phrase? So that phrase just means we haven't done it in a logical order. We still need to continue on painting. We got all the edges painted, which was the most important thing. But now we've got the doors to make on that side. We haven't got the doors yet. And these doors we've got to paint. And then there's a few little extra details just to finish off this island space, which we're determined to get it finished, ready for Christmas time, right?
Yeah, next week.
Next week, yeah. But yeah, so. Oh my God, I can clean it. Borcia's got no excuse now for making a mess because you can wipe it nice and easily. It's a chunky slab. Can't believe it took 6 people to get it in. It's crazy. But yeah, very happy with it. I'm ready to start cooking.
So we are going to London today. Dean is going to join me later on because he's working currently, but I was going to give myself a nice treat and I'm going to go straight to Mayfair because there is the house of Elemis, which I'll show you, and I'm going to have a face treatment, and after that I'm going to meet up with Dean for lunch, and then we'll have a really nice event of a brand that we love. I just finished my facial and it was the best facial I've ever had. So good. Here they really know what they're doing. It's amazing. Dean has joined me, and yes, I had the haircut, which it was the most expensive haircut I've ever had because it was in Mayfair, and it was a Turkish barber. I went in, I didn't see the prices. I sat down and then I saw, and it was like almost £50 for a haircut, which I thought is ridiculous.
So he was treating himself, and I was working.
Yeah. So anyway, so I hope it looks like a £50 haircut. I think it looks like the normal one that I have, which is like £20. But anyway, so we're gonna now arrive to the brand that I mentioned. So it's Pottery Barn. Now, if you're in America, you will know Pottery Barn. We love Pottery Barn because
I used to go to America all the time and get little things from there,
Yeah.
which is quite nice that it's in England.
Hello, I thought I'd put together a quick tutorial because we get asked so much, how do we paint kitchen cupboards? God, I'm so good, I'm like a presenter. Like a presenter.
Coge esto. Después en la boca. No, eso no se pone en la boca, ¿eh? Venga, ya se lo da a ti. ¿Qué haces de niño? Estoy pintando.
Uh-oh, what happened to Susan?
Mira cómo pinto. ¿Listo?
Come on then.
Ponte aquí, a pintar aquí. ¡Wow! about this? A ver, ¿estás pintando?
A bit more over here.
A ver.
That's it. Wow, that's so massive.
¿Más?
Wow.
So everything is primed in both sides. Okay? It hasn't scratched. We want to fill the holes where we had these knobs, as we want to put different ones. To fill these little holes, I'm going to use the Topre wood filler. So we have ended up deciding to make our own doors for the other side of the island because it was going to be a lot cheaper, basically. So I am coming to B&Q in the US, is like Home Depot, because they have got a cutting service, so that will speed up for me so much the process, and anyone can do that the same at home. Let's show you how easy it is to have it cut. So all my pieces cut. I might have to do some adjustments at home, but I'm ready to put the doors together. I'm gonna start gluing it. I'm gonna show you. It's very easy. The idea that we have to make the doors. Now I'm just gonna leave it. I just put weight on it so everything kind of gets, while it dries, it cures like really as flat as possible. Literally, that is the door made. It is super simple. And these cost £18, the MDF. I had all of the cut servicing, it was free. Each of these doors, I have to check, but each door is, I think it's about £30 or something more. I have to check with him because I never buy it. We never value our time, but this is costing us under £20 for 5 doors. So literally £4 a door, which I think is a really good value. And then you can obviously paint it the color that you like.
1565. Okay. This is top. You guys, we have finished the island, and I think we need to take a little moment to appreciate its true beauty, because remember, all of this was made with IKEA units, and we've made it truly bespoke for very little money, really, and we are so happy with it. We had to compromise here and there, but in the end, did we compromise? I don't think we did, because we are so happy with how it's come together. Now, yes, we probably spent the most amount of money on the Quartz, probably more on the Quartz than we did on the entire units, wall and island put together, but it was well worth it. Honestly, this is the kitchen we have been waiting years for. It was going to be something that was going to be in the main house when we were planning to live in that building, but we've managed to create it here. And it's just everything that we imagined. And the thing is that this island can continue to be adaptable for us. We can change the color, we can change the ironmongery, and we have got so much storage in this kitchen. It wasn't what I planned for, because I planned to have a sufficient storage, but we've got extra. All of this storage that you can't see, that's hidden behind these panels here, contains all of Danteo's toys, which is unbelievable. Shall we do a little walk around of what we've got in the island and what we did? So let's talk about a little bit of our design process and what we ruled out and what we wanted and we couldn't get. So let's talk about compromise first. Everything comes with compromise. You can't ever get something absolutely perfect because you're designing in an existing space most of the time, aren't you? So our original plan was we were going to have a beautiful range here with a hob, and then only the sink on the island, or we were going to do it the other way around. It's not often that people have a sink and a hob on an island, but we couldn't do it because we wanted this to be perfectly symmetrical, and we had the restriction of this door going through to the laundry, and we would have lost a huge amount of storage if we just had a big range cooker here. So we compromised and we located the sink and the hob both on here. Now, Borgia, honestly, we had such, let's say a discussion about this. Borgia wanted the hob further in because, totally agree that if you have it too far to the edge, you've got fat splashing onto the floor, kids are closer on the edge to grab pans and whatever. But I wanted a good size working space. And given this is our only working space in this kitchen, I wanted to maximize it. So I said to Borgia that anything dirty can be used on these plates and just boiling water can be on these. Another compromise we had was the extractor. This house sits on a cellar. So to get a duct out from the island and out to outside was near impossible. So our downdraft extractor is just a self-circulating one. We found the best ones with carbon filters that will allow it to clean better, but that was another compromise. Did we compromise anywhere else? I don't think we did. Oh, we originally wanted it all solid oak, but that was like a pipe dream. we knew that was never going to happen. So let's talk figures quickly. We shared a little bit of this on Instagram when we were talking about this bank of units. This bank of units cost us about £3,000. That's everything in, painted, knobs, everything, excluding appliances. But if we'd made the doors ourselves, we would have saved over £1,000. So we would have been able to make this for under £2,000, which is amazing for the amount of storage you get. A similar sort of cost here. We probably spent about £1,500 for the island unit. The Quartz was probably the cost of both of these put together. That's why we were saying that the Quartz is the most expensive purchase, but it is well worth it. This is what you're touching, wiping down, cutting on all the time. This is what you should be investing your money in. And then obviously we've got the appliances on top. Appliances range so much in price and it's just what you require. For us, we always pick ovens that are self-cleaning because it's just so much easier for us. And we love the unlacquered brass of the Devol taps. Shockingly, Devol taps are made by Perrin & Rowe, but actually buying them from Devol is cheaper than buying them from Perrin & Rowe. Just a little tip there. We also got this from Devol. They also sell hot taps now. This is, we did want to go for Kruger, but it was a little bit more expensive. This was probably a third cheaper, so we went for that. We used to have one of these for years and we cannot live without it now. But whatever the case, when you look at this kitchen, for me, I think it looks a very expensive kitchen. It does. And the people that have come to see it so far, they are shocked it's IKEA. And that is the one thing I love, is surprising people, making something from, off the shelf units and making it into something special, I think this is a little bit of a question mark for me, this light. I love it being low and it having this moody vibe, but I'm standing here and it's like right in my face. So I'm not sure I think I might raise it a little bit higher. So what do you think of the island? Do you approve? So that's our island complete, but this open plan is not quite complete yet. We've still got a lot more details to do. We've got to show you the windows, the door. No one's seen the door yet. We're keeping that secret from everyone, including our family. So we've got all that to show. This space through here will be our dining room. There's a lot more to do, but we're going to switch up and go on to Christmas mode next week because we're running out of time. Thank you everyone for liking, commenting and hyping. Something you are doing has increased our subscribers, which is amazing. So thank you for that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you like our island, and there's lots more to come next week.